What if I told you there's a single change you can make today that could help you dance at your granddaughter's wedding, climb that hill on your dream vacation, or simply get out of a chair without thinking twice, even in your 80s? Yes, I'm talking about preserving and even rebuilding muscle as we age. Before you click away thinking this is another boring lecture on gym workouts, let me tell you, this isn't about turning you into a bodybuilder or making you spend hours in the gym. It's about something far more fundamental: your freedom, your independence, your ability to live life on your terms, whether that's playing with your dog, gardening, or traveling to that bucket list destination. So before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, smash like, and share this video with someone you love. Because today, we're talking about a hidden secret in your kitchen cabinet that can help fight sarcopenia, that sneaky muscle loss creeping up on us with age, and a few surprisingly simple strategies that could transform your aging journey. Stick around. You'll want to watch this till the very end. And by the end, you'll see your morning breakfast in a totally new light. Chapter 1. The Slow Thief in the Night. What is sarcopenia? Imagine waking up one day and realizing your muscles have quietly packed their bags and left during the night. Dramatic? Maybe. But that's essentially what happens as we age. Except it doesn't happen overnight. In our 40s, we start losing lean muscle mass at a rate of about 1% per year. By the time we hit 70, we might have lost up to 50% of our muscle mass if we do nothing. A friend of mine, Mark, who used to hike every weekend, noticed he started taking longer to get up steep trails. At first, he thought he was just tired, but eventually he realized he couldn't carry his backpack without taking constant breaks. This wasn't just age, it was muscle loss silently eroding his abilities. Why should we care? Because muscle isn't just for show, it's a metabolic powerhouse. It acts as a sink for glucose, helping regulate blood sugar and protecting us from type 2 diabetes. It supports balance and prevents falls. A single fall in your 70s can be the difference between living independently and needing round-the-clock care. Chapter 2. Why protein becomes your best friend after 40. If you're over 40, think of protein as your new lifelong companion. But it's not just about how much protein you eat, it's about when and what kind. Most adults stick to the old RDA of 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, which was designed to prevent deficiency, not optimize health. Think about that. It's like setting your financial budget just to avoid bankruptcy rather than planning to live well. Science suggests we need closer to 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram per day to maintain muscle mass and function as we age. Here's an example. If you weigh 68 kilograms, 150 pounds, you need 82 to 109 grams of protein per day. Divide that into 3 meals, that's around 27 to 36 grams per meal. It might sound intimidating, but it's absolutely doable. Chapter 3. Leucine, the ignition key you didn't know you needed. Now, let's talk about leucine, the amino acid rockstar. Imagine your muscle-building machinery as a car. Protein is the fuel, but leucine? It's the ignition key. Without enough leucine in a single meal, you might be putting fuel in the car, but never starting the engine. A 65-year-old needs around 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to overcome something called anabolic resistance, the reduced muscle response to protein as we age. Think of my Aunt Judy. She used to believe a bowl of cereal was enough breakfast. But after learning about leucine, she switched to Greek yogurt with berries and a scoop of whey protein. Within months, she felt stronger and started hiking again. Chapter 4. Eggs are good, but what's better? When we think of protein, most of us picture eggs sizzling on a pan, and it's true. Eggs have long been praised as a near-perfect protein source, containing all essential amino acids and about 6 grams of protein per large egg. They're also relatively easy to cook and widely available. However, if your goal is to protect and build muscle as you age, especially to fight sarcopenia, eggs might not be the most efficient tool on their own. You see, to truly activate muscle growth, you need to hit something called the leucine threshold, roughly 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal. This amino acid acts like the ignition key to start your muscle-building engine. If you tried to reach that amount using eggs alone, you'd need to eat around 5 eggs in one sitting. While possible, it's not always practical and might not sit well with your stomach or cholesterol levels. This is where whey protein comes into the spotlight as a true game changer. One 25-gram scoop of whey protein isolate can provide around 2.7 grams of leucine, enough to cross the threshold in one easy, quick serving. Plus, it's rapidly absorbed by your body, making it perfect for supporting muscle repair and growth, especially in older adults who face anabolic resistance, a natural decline in muscle responsiveness to protein as we age. Whether blended into a morning smoothie, stirred into oatmeal, or mixed into yogurt, whey protein offers a simple, convenient way to ensure your muscles get what they need to stay strong and functional. In the end, while eggs are still an excellent choice, whey protein proves to be an even more powerful ally in maintaining vitality and independence as we age. Chapter 5. Why whey protein is a secret weapon. Whey protein isn't just for bodybuilders or young gym enthusiasts. It's a powerful ally for anyone looking to stay strong and independent as they age. Unlike many trendy supplements, whey has deep roots in real food. It's a byproduct of cheese production, which even makes it an environmentally friendly option since it helps reduce food waste. What makes whey so special is its high leucine content. Leucine is a key amino acid that essentially switches on muscle protein synthesis, the process that helps build and repair muscle tissue. This is especially important as we age and our muscles become more resistant to the normal signals from food and exercise, a process known as anabolic resistance. Research has shown that older adults who consume whey protein after resistance training have significantly higher rates of muscle protein synthesis than those who use other protein sources like casein or soy. This means better muscle maintenance, more strength, and greater independence. Take my old friend Bob, for example. At 68, he started adding a scoop of whey protein to his morning smoothie. His wife teased him at first, calling it his muscle milkshake. But the results spoke for themselves. Within a year, he was not only lifting his grandkids easily, but also joined a local dragon boat team, something he never thought possible before. In short, adding whey protein to your routine can be a simple, effective step to keep your muscles and your life strong. Chapter 6. The real magic combo. Protein and resistance training. Protein is critical for building muscle, but it isn't enough on its own. To truly protect your strength as you age, you also need resistance training, the powerful signal that tells your body, don't let go of this muscle. The good news? You don't need to become a gym addict or lift heavy barbells. Simple movements at home can make a huge difference. Think about air squats next to your kitchen counter, lifting grocery bags with control, or practicing standing up from a chair without using your hands. Research consistently shows that even just 2 sessions of resistance training per week can dramatically improve strength, balance, and overall independence, even in people well into their 80s. Take Sarah, a 72-year-old friend of mine. She started small, holding onto a chair and performing bodyweight squats. At first, she could only do 3 reps before feeling shaky and tired. But she didn't give up. Slowly, week by week, she built up her strength and confidence. 6 months later, she was not only doing lunges and longer walks, but also felt brave enough to join a community dance class, something she hadn't done since her 30s. Sarah's story proves it's never too late to start. Combining enough protein with simple resistance exercises can help you stay active, strong, and independent. It's about taking small, consistent steps today to build a future full of freedom and joy. Chapter 7. Creating a muscle-friendly daily routine. Building and protecting muscle isn't just about what you eat, it's also about how you move and recover each day. Creating a simple daily routine can transform your strength and energy, even as you age. Imagine starting your day with a nourishing breakfast. Greek yogurt mixed with whey protein and fresh berries. This combination delivers around 30 grams of protein and enough leucine to kickstart muscle repair. At lunch, enjoy a colorful lentil and quinoa salad with roasted vegetables and crunchy nuts. This plant-based meal still provides a solid 30 grams of protein, proving you don't need to rely only on meat to meet your needs. Dinner could feature salmon, steamed greens, and sweet potato. Not only is this meal delicious and satisfying, but it also gives you about 40 grams of high-quality protein to support overnight recovery. Beyond meals, aim for 2 to 3 resistance training sessions each week. These could include squats, lunges, push-ups, or light dumbbell exercises, all easily done at home. Complement this with brisk walking 3 or 4 times a week. This isn't just good for your heart, it helps improve overall metabolism and keeps you feeling agile. Finally, prioritize good sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night so your body can rebuild and strengthen. By structuring your meals and movements intentionally, you're investing in a stronger, more independent future. One where you can enjoy life to the fullest, no matter your age. Chapter 8. The overlooked power of muscle as a metabolic organ. Muscle isn't just about looking strong or lifting heavy weights. It's actually one of your body's most important metabolic allies. Many people don't realize that muscle acts like a massive sponge for glucose, helping regulate blood sugar levels and reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes. In fact, about 70 to 80% of the glucose in your body is cleared by your muscles. When you lose muscle mass, your body struggles to manage sugar properly, which can lead to insulin resistance and dangerous spikes in blood sugar. This is why muscle loss in aging isn't just a cosmetic issue. It can directly affect your overall health and longevity. But there's more. Muscle functions as a powerful endocrine organ. When you exercise and contract your muscles, they release special molecules called myokines. These incredible substances help lower inflammation throughout the body, improve brain function, and even promote healthier fat metabolism. Consider my friend Tom. In his 60s, he started doing light strength workouts and noticed not only his strength improved, but his blood sugar readings became more stable. His doctor was amazed, and Tom felt sharper mentally too. By actively maintaining muscle, you're not just staying strong, you're building a shield against chronic diseases like diabetes and Alzheimer's. It's like investing in a personal health insurance policy that pays off in more energy, better balance, and greater independence as you age. Your future self will thank you every single day. Chapter 9. Plant-based? You can still do it. Many people believe you can't build or maintain strong muscles on a plant-based diet, but that's simply not true. With the right choices, you can absolutely protect your muscle health without any animal products. Plant proteins like soy, pea, lentils, beans, quinoa, and even certain grains can provide all the essential amino acids your body needs. However, plant-based sources often have slightly lower digestibility and sometimes lack certain amino acids in high amounts. That means if you're vegetarian or vegan, you might need to consume a bit more total protein to reach the same muscle-building benefits as someone eating animal protein. A great strategy is to combine different plant proteins throughout the day to create a complete amino acid profile. For example, pairing beans with rice or tofu with whole grains helps fill in these gaps naturally. Let me tell you about my friend Alex. He's been vegetarian for over 20 years and always worried he might lose strength as he got older. After learning more about plant protein, he started adding pea protein powder to his morning oats and tossing tofu cubes into his lunchtime salads. The change was incredible. Alex now hikes longer trails than I do and recovers faster after big adventures. If you're plant-based, be intentional with your protein, track your intake, and combine sources wisely. By doing this, you can stay strong, active, and full of life well into your later years, all while sticking to your values. Chapter 11. Turning knowledge into action. We live in an age overflowing with health information. You can find endless videos, articles, and social media posts about diet and exercise. But all that knowledge is worthless without action. It's easy to get overwhelmed and think you need to completely overhaul your life overnight. The truth is, building strength and protecting your muscles doesn't require perfection. It just needs small, consistent steps. Start simple. Tomorrow morning, add around 30 grams of high-quality protein to your breakfast. That could be a protein shake blended with fruit, Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds, or even a tofu scramble with veggies. This one change helps activate muscle repair and supports your metabolism throughout the day. Next, pick one basic resistance movement to do this week. Try squats while waiting for your coffee to brew, lunges down the hallway, or gentle push-ups against a wall before bed. These small movements tell your body, we still need this muscle. To stay accountable, track your protein intake for just 1 week. Use a simple notebook, a sticky note on your fridge, or a free app. You don't have to obsess over every gram. It's more about becoming aware of how much you actually eat. Think of this as planting seeds for your future health. My friend Karen, 65, started by adding protein to her breakfast and doing chair squats during commercials. 6 months later, she felt stronger, had better balance, and could carry heavy grocery bags again without help. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Action, no matter how small, beats endless planning every time. Begin today and your future self will look back and thank you for these small but powerful changes. Chapter 12. Bonus. Supplements worth considering. When it comes to staying strong and independent as you age, your foundation should always be real food and regular movement. However, some carefully chosen supplements can give you a helpful boost. Think of them as tools in your health toolbox, not miracle cures. First, whey protein. This is one of the easiest and most efficient ways to reach your daily protein and leucine goals, especially if you struggle to eat enough through meals alone. Whether mixed into a smoothie or stirred into oatmeal, it can help ensure your muscles get what they need to recover and grow. Next up, creatine monohydrate. Many people think creatine is only for young athletes or bodybuilders, but research shows it benefits older adults too. Taking about 5 grams per day can improve muscle strength and help maintain lean mass, making everyday activities like climbing stairs or carrying groceries easier and safer. Then there's vitamin D, often overlooked but incredibly important for both muscle function and bone health. Low vitamin D levels are common in older adults and can contribute to weakness, poor balance, and higher fall risk. Spending some time in the sun and adding a supplement if needed can make a big difference. It's important to remember, supplements are supportive tools, not shortcuts. They work best when combined with high-quality meals and consistent resistance training. Take my neighbor Paul, for example. In his 70s, he started using whey protein and creatine alongside his morning walks and lightweight workouts. Within months, he felt steadier on his feet and noticed he could get up from a chair without using his hands, a huge milestone for him. Use these tools wisely and you'll build a stronger, more resilient body ready to support you for years to come. Future you will thank you. Let's wrap this up with one last thought. Muscle is like a retirement account. The more you invest early, the more independence and vitality you can withdraw later. Imagine traveling into your 80s, lifting groceries with ease, playing with your great-grandkids, or simply walking confidently into your garden each morning. This future is possible. It starts with 1 scoop of protein, 1 simple squat, 1 conscious meal choice today.